Alright everybody, we have made it to the actual building we've been dying to check out last. We are at the 155 Grain Avenue, but what's actually it's called, it's the former ET testing tower. But obviously we're going to have a lot of fun exploring this place because there's a lot to check out. And there's even this little thing here. This is a destination dispatch thing. These elevators were recently modernized. Also, this elevator, which is actually a Otis hydraulic, has been covered up with whatever this is. So that means the Otis hydraulic hydrofit you can see from only down here. And even then, you can't even see what's inside, because it looks more like this, even on the mezzanine itself. If you want to see a video of the old elevator, there should be one somewhere not too far away from the last time I visited the place. But yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to check to see if security actually got a new elevator installed. No, it didn't. That's not even an elevator at all. But we do have some new car panel thingies here. Car D is not working because it's the service elevator. L1 and F1 are also service elevators. And if you open this door here, it leads you to some stairs. And if you go out this door, it leads you to the emergency exit. But we're not too focused on that. And in fact, I can't go back up. So I'm going to have to find an emergency exit that goes this way. I might have to, I don't know how to do this. Oh, you can push this thing. You can actually push the door, but it doesn't budge. It really doesn't budge. So I'm going to have to respawn again, and we'll actually continue. Alright. These are the parking elevators here at the actual building here. These used to be Otis Series 1s, but weirdly enough, these got modernized by Otis Series M2. We got this one.
Going down.
And the voice is a little bit weird. There's your indicator. We actually have two indicators now. P5. The new elevators that were actually no, the Compass elevators are Gen 5 or Gen 3s.
5.
These are very late Gen 2s. L. But the elevators not too far away from this one were originally Otis Series 4s, and then they got remodernized into Otis Gen 3 Compass elevators.
Lobby.
Here we are at L. We're going to send this one down and get the other elevator, which might be on the basement if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. There's your down chime again. Alright. Here's the other elevator.
Lobby.
It has a lower pitch beep compared to the other one.
Going down.
Fancy cab still. E5. We're gonna look at this indicator this time.
Parking level 5.
We're at P5. Back up to L. Here we are at the lobby.
Lobby.
Alright. That concludes these elevators here. Now we're going to go ride these elevators, which, as I said before, Car D is the only elevator that is still originally a Series 4. All these other 5 elevators have been remade into Gen 3s. And as you can tell, there's your little screen display. We're going to ride these today. We're going to go up to, I believe the floor is 16, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. I'm going to try it. Also, you can type it up like this. 16. Follow directions, car A. It's car A. I'm pretty sure that's the floor I'm supposed to be on.
Going up.
Drugs, moron. I'm leaving you out. No floor passing chime on this one. Again, I'm pretty sure it's 16. It might be 18. This does serve a 13th floor here. Here we are at 16.
60th floor.
Nope, I was wrong. It's 18. 18. Car A again.
Going up.
Car A again. Here we go. We need to be on 18, not 16.
Eighteenth floor.
Here we are at 18. Let's get off this elevator. I'm gonna send this one down to 1 to get another car.
Going down.
There goes that one. There's the rooftop cafe. Balcony, balcony. There's that elevator there. We're gonna go on another elevator down to 1. There's gotta be at least one elevator with a floor passing chime that works. It's this one that we're gonna get. Pretty sure the wheelchair thing does nothing. Here it is.
Floor.
Oh, here it is. Which one was it that time?
Going down.
Alright. Here we go. Very smooth startup. Yeah, these are definitely Gen 3 spec, but these are not actually... They don't look like Gen 3s. Unfortunately, we cannot ride the ballroom elevator, or more specifically, the mezzanine elevator.
Lobby.
But what we can do is ride the service elevator, car D. Because those ones are the public are the ones that are actually private service elevators. This one's kind of out in the open, and we're going to use our key card to access it. Here it is. Close the door. This elevator does serve a sub-basement. We're going to go up to the roof. At the roof. Let's go back down to lobby. We're only going down to the lobby because I have one purpose. There's the service corridor, floor 18. But as you can see, there's a separate COP with all the rear floor buttons. And also a couple of other floors, which, yeah. Here we are at the lobby. Now, we're going to close the door here. Both doors. Door close does not work. There it goes. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to insert my key card, and we're going to go down to the sub-basement. SB. Here we are at SB. Here we are at the sub-basement. Alright, now we're going to go back up to 1R. Oh. 1R does not work. L does. Roof. We'll send that one up to the roof. I think I bugged the indicator out. Oh, there it goes. Now it's working right. we can still go through this door here. But as you can see, on the other end is a big fat sign that says "Do not ride." But we're gonna ride it anyway. This is the service freight elevator, which is an Otis Series 1, original to the actual installation it was from. It looks like it came from sub-basement, too. Alright. Oh, these actually are key-carded now. Alright. Don't tell me I don't have access to this one. I do. Roof works. You can't access the sub-basement on this one, but you can on the other service elevator. Unless SB doesn't work on this car. I'm pretty sure I could theoretically go down to the sub-basement, but the key card's just not functioning. Here we are at the roof. Alright. Now we're going to go down to... Basement's locked. L works. We can go down to L and we'll take the service elevator back down to the sub-basement. Yeah, as you may have guessed, guys, there is still one more elevator we haven't filmed yet. And it's one that actually got hidden behind a long bit ago. But unfortunately, since we cannot use this key card to access, we're going to have to use the other elevator, which has a actual key card that I can use. It looks like it went up. There goes that elevator, which is still sitting on floor 1. But we're going to get on this elevator and go down to the sub-basement. If it shows up. It usually opens up both doors. Here it is. Here we go down to SB. And this indicator doesn't really register those two, but this one does. Alright. See, this one could theoretically go up from SB, but you just can't access it from there. See, look. There's the service one we just rode. Here's the freight. But here's the actual freight elevator, which is a GAL. We're going to go up on it. Here it is. And yes, it is traction, by the way. Guess, yep, it's GAL. This floor does work. I'm pretty sure that's floor 2, but... Here we are at 2. We will get off at the loading dock. where's the call button on here? Close the door. This is the basement level here. This is just an open spot. We're gonna ride the service elevator back up after I take a look around here. I'm just gonna leave it on the basement while I take a look around. Rig. Never been down here before, actually. This leads to nothing. Now we're gonna go back up on the basement elevator that I just pushed. This one is key carded, but I can actually go up all the way. We're gonna go back up to the lobby. Here we go. Here you're at the lobby. Now we're gonna get out of the elevator. There's the service. There goes that. And, is there anything else for me to check? Let's see. I guess that sums up the ET elevator tour. We rode all of the elevators that we could find. We rode the service elevator. We rode a lot of goodies as well. But yeah, at the end of all this, this is what it looks like right now. Until they update this elevator, I might not come back until then. But yeah, you never know. Also, you can see the arcade, which is on floor level 2. But that's not very exciting. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all for watching.